It's called Diplomatic Community. It appears that he's taking shots at a bunch of people, but who gives a fuck about the random other people he's taking shots at? Nigga taking shots at me, I think. It's my opinion, he's taking shots at me. Now, he been dissing Joe for a long time. Honestly, I gotta keep it 100%. This is, first of all, no. Let me just be objective.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Hey, Murder Ninja, what up, bro?
Fucking name.
Thank you for
subbing. Y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
First of all, and this is, if you watch my video I just put out on this is why I'm concluding that whatever he got with Joe is some other shit. I don't even want to know. I haven't asked Joe about it, and I really don't care, but I think it's some personal, I think it's bitches, though. I got to keep it 100 with you. I think it's women. Bro. I think it's women between them. Like, go do your Googles. You'll see Drake with a lot of Joe's exes and all. I think it's women, bro. I got to be honest. Because it just boggles my mind that Drake, the biggest artist on the fucking planet, this isn't the first time he's addressed Joe. He addressed the motherfucker when he did a fucking podcast, just sweating. The podcast had like 100,000 views. Now, that's a lot in comparison to nothing. But when you're the biggest fucking rapper on the earth, like, somebody getting 100,000 little podcasts going on, it's nothing to you. Nigga did a whole verse inspired really by Joe. So that was a little odd. Now, Joe jumped out. That was like in 2016. Joe jumped out, and I'm not going to lie. By the way, I didn't know Joe back then. So if you go back and watch those videos, whatever I said about Joe or Drake, there's no bias in it because I didn't know both of them. You get me? I know Joe now, but watch my videos, and I'm glad that I kept my videos objective because there's nothing I got to backpedal from. At first, I thought Joe was on some, like, attention-seeking shit. Like, yo, okay, you're trying to get the attention of the biggest rapper in the game. Completely attention-seeking, okay? Because what happened is, I don't know if you guys... I'm giving you, like, a little recap. Joe had jumped out and said, yo, even though that snippet, because it was a snippet, I remember I originally posted, it was a snippet with Drake and French in the studio, and it says, pump it up. You got a good head on him, pump it up, right? And obviously the Pump It Up is Joe's biggest hit. But I was also thinking, maybe he ain't talking about him, right? Now, Joe had jumped out to be like, no, this is a diss to me, and I've heard the song already, so I'm just going to drop my diss songs before the final version of that song comes out. I thought that was premature and very attention-seeking. I know I went at him. I know a lot of publications went at him for saying, yo, you kind of were attention-seeking. Yeah. Hey, Togo, thank you for the sub, bro. Hold on. He says, Ho Budden feels some type. This is what Togo said. Ho Budden feels some type of way about Drake smashing Tahiri and Sin. Again, my brother, I have no idea who smashed who. That's not even. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I will say though. No, I won't even say. I really won't say. Anyway, let's just get back to what I was saying. So Joe had jumped the fuck out, and he had like basically kind of said, yo, he's talking to me, whatever. Diss track came out shortly after. Then like another one. This is like before the song came out, like the No Shopping record, which was French's record. And then the record came out, and he dropped another one. Now, just being honest, my thing was this. If Drake was talking to Joe, that nigga ate you up on 3 tracks. That nigga ate you. If we're talking about MCs and rapping, that nigga ate you alive. And you got to keep in mind, I had no idea who Joe was. Low-key, I used to be clowning Joe just because of like certain like cases he used to have. Like, you know what I mean? He there was cases of domestic abuse. He got a gun case. And anytime, and then I'm hearing him diss like, obviously my favorite rapper. So I'm like, yo, this guy's like an attention-seeking hoe. So I was like, yo, I used to be joking on him, right? But honestly, like, I had to keep it real. Like, after I heard all the songs, I'm like, this nigga ate Drake up. Like, this nigga Drake cannot respond. Now, Drake obviously played it off. And my thing is, I gave Drake a pass for playing it off because I'm like, you're at the level you can't rap with a Joe, right? Like, you're too pop, you're too commercial. But this was my whole thing about that. If you're not going to rap with him then, don't be dissing that nigga like a year after. Like, you didn't want no smoke when he responded last time. Like, so now when you diss him again, you're basically almost saying, don't respond or I won't respond to you. Like, if Drake was gonna diss Joe again, say Joe responds or whatever, which I don't even know if he would. You got a rap battle, my nigga. Like, I know it ain't no meek shit, but you got a rap battle. Like, you can't call niggas out on your records and then they respond to you on a record, and then you just act like nothing happened. You just be like, oh, their career is in the dumps or whatever. Like, that's not, you know what I mean? That's not how I think MCs handle their issues, especially when they put it on wax. Now, if it was something that Drake did an interview with Zane Lowe on Apple or Beats One, like he's normally used to doing, right? And if he said, oh, yeah, there's some rap critic, or there's a rapper turned rap critic, Joe Budden guy, like he's super, like, criticizing me or whatever, and fuck him. All right, you don't gotta do no raps, but nigga, you're putting in your raps. So that was the first thing. I'm like, why are you dissing a nigga who the last time you dissed him and he responded, you didn't want no smoke? That don't make no sense to me. That's number one. But number two, and more importantly, because again, I'm thinking, and I have to believe, that Drake and Joe's beef is not on some, like, respect as MCs. I think this is over women. 100%, bruh. There's some Dominican out of Dykeman that they're probably beefing over, that probably one of them had and the other took. I don't know. I really don't give a fuck. But I can't believe that this can't be about just respect in music, because Drake has been responding to Joe not making music. You feel me? Like, when Joe makes music, he don't respond. Nigga do a podcast or do a show, he responds. Like, that's a little odd to me. So I think somebody piped somebody's bitch out. I don't know what it is. Anyway, good luck to them. The most important line is the line that I don't give a fuck if y'all attribute it to me. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. And by the way, wait, I didn't even play the song. What am I doing? Let me play the song. This is the song right here. So it was a 2-track EP. Which, by the way, Jake, what the fuck is going on with you? We don't hear no fucking 2-track EP, my nigga. You just dropped 2 songs, dog. I don't know why you call it Scary Hours, but EP I would think is like between 4 and 7 songs. 2 tracks, nigga, just put it out. Anyway, the second track, which is the more lyrical track, I love God's Plan, but the more lyrical track is Diplomatic Immunity. That's the one he allegedly takes shots at possibly J-Lo, definitely Joe, possibly me. And fuck the possibly. I'm going to take it like he took shots at me, because my mumble rap tape coming soon, and